Hey guys, Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation. Here's the PSN Spotlight on the Pace Academy Knights girls flag football team. The Lady Knights have been one of the most winningest teams in Georgia since flag football became a sanctioned sport by the Georgia High School Association, but they're still trying to capture that first state title. I recently got a chance to have a conversation with head coach Ty Johnson, who talked about the experience of being a part of a sport that's growing so rapidly here in Georgia and what it will take for her Knights to finally capture that first state title.
Oh my gosh, the growth of the game has been absolutely amazing. Just in the number of teams, not only in the number of teams, but just the competitiveness. It goes up every single year. Like the coaches are getting better, the athletes are getting better. I think because it's such a fun and exciting sport, we're pulling some of those top tier athletes from other sports, and they're coming in and they're falling in love with flag football. Coaches are learning the game, the girls are learning the game, so it's really getting more and more competitive each year. It's been great to see.
And for you, from the coaching experience, how fun has that been for you? And, what are you seeing as far as, like you said, you kind of touched on it a little bit, the girls coming out, they're taking it more serious, and, you're getting some of more of your real natural athletes, putting their toe in it and trying it out. And, so for you, from a coaching experience, what's that been like, just kind of being a part of it for your girls at Pace and what you're seeing out of them over these past few seasons?
It's super fun. I mean, it's a game that I love. I've been playing it for years. So to see the opportunities for it grow, I mean, it being in the 2028 Olympics, the NAIA having it, Division II picking it up, CIAA picking it up, a few Division I schools are getting it. A lot of the big name schools like UGA and UVA are creating club teams. So just to see the opportunities for the girls grow, like they have scholarships that are available. They know okay, if I can stick with this, I have a shot to make an Olympic team sport. So just the growth in that aspect, it's fun. And then just from a competitor standpoint, you have to get better each year as a coach too, because the game is growing, the game is getting better. So now it's a challenge for me to make sure I'm on my toes as a coach and I'm growing with the game as well.
And speaking of that, do you kind of feel like though you have kind of one leg up when it comes as far as a coach goes, in the sense that unlike most other sports, maybe basketball, most coaches aren't actively kind of, playing the sport that they're coaching. You're pretty active in flag football, so do you kind of feel like you get a little bit of a leg up there?
I do. I do feel like that helps me out a lot just because I've been in the girls' shoes before. I'm currently in the girls' shoes. So for me to, go out, and when I go and play, I always make sure that I bring something back. Okay, I like that play. I like the way she ran that route.
Right.
So for me, yeah, it's constantly learning, constantly growing, and then it's fun to go at them in practice. Okay, if you can stop me, then you can stop almost anyone. So let's go.
Oh man, that's awesome. So let's talk about your girls. You ladies have been one of the most consistent, dominant programs in flag football. What about this particular team have you seen throughout the year, as you guys are now in the postseason, that really, if you were to say, I really feel like this is the team that can bring home a state title, what is it about this team? What's the special thing that you've been seeing throughout the regular season and early on here in the postseason about this team?
That's a really good question because my team last year had 9 seniors on it, and they were girls that have been with me since the first and second year. So I think a little bit of a difference with this team. Last year, they put so much pressure on themselves because they worked for 4 years for it. And that was, 9 of them who had done that. So they were really kind of focused on, just trying to get that win in the playoffs. And I think we kind of almost maybe psyched ourselves out or just put too much pressure on ourselves. And this year, there's still that kind of pressure, but they haven't been into the game so long, so they're just out there playing ball. And I think that has kind of helped us out this year. We have a few, my quarterback is a 4-year starter, so, she kind of feels the pressure, but the ones around her are kind of all right, let's go. We got this. It's nothing to worry about. Let's just go play. And I think that's actually helped us out this year. It's just that go play kind of mentality.
Awesome. Well, last one more before I let you go, Coach. What are going to be the keys for you all to keep this run going as you will get into the next 2 rounds next week?
Staying locked in, staying focused, making sure that we do the small things, catch the ball first, pull the flag. Those are the things that's going to help us excel. You know, for all of the programs, I think we run into the issues of being at the end of the year. The girls are worried about exams, worried about college acceptance letters. So just staying focused on the things that make us great, and that's the small things. It's just playing together, playing as one, and doing the little things. So we just have to keep doing that, keep growing with our competition, and just we got to work for it. We got to fight for it.
Awesome. And I'll add one more, Coach. Stay warm, because my goodness, it
Oh
was
my
cold the other
goodness.
night.
It was so cold. It was freezing. You could see the girls shivering. Their hands were cold. We tried to do everything to keep them warm. I got sick after the game. So we're just trying to make it through.
Well, you guys, hopefully, man, things go your way. You guys will be in the warmth of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in another week or
Yeah.
so. So good luck down the stretch, and thanks for a couple of minutes of your time.
Thank you so much. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep working.
All right, thanks to Coach Ty Johnson and the Pace Academy Knights for being a part of this PSN Spotlight. Want to wish them nothing but success and good luck as they continue in the GHSA Flag Football State Championship Tournament. For these stories and more, make sure you check us out at PrepSportsNation.net. And don't forget to check out our YouTube highlight channel, Prep Sports Nation. I'm Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation.